Hello student, welcome back to BEHS Sumati Academy. This is your science teacher Rasmi Dikshit. So today we have to start our new chapter, that is food, health and safety. As we have completed total 7 chapters, so today we will start our new and very interesting chapter for us, that is food, health and safety. Now first we will learn about the food, which is related to health, and health is related to our safety. Means all three topics are interconnected with each other. So first we will talk about the food. As we all know that, first my question is this: why we eat food? For the taste only? No. We eat food for the taste, no doubt, as well as this food gives us energy. Okay, this food give us energy. That's why. And also, when we get this energy from the food, so this energy automatically repair our damaged cells. Okay, and also this food help us to grow and help us to reproduce. So that means food is very important, like air and water for us. Okay, now if we are talking about that food gives us energy, how? So we have to learn about how we get energy from this food. So when we eat a food, this food contains some healthy substance. Okay, when we eat the food, so this food contains some healthy substance. So these healthy materials or substance are known as nutrients. As we talk about that, we have to eat a full nutrition food. So these healthy substance or materials are known as nutrients. Okay, it is not necessary that whatever we are eating, it contains always all the same nutrition or all the required nutrition. Sometimes we eat junk food which contains zero nutrition, but this is also, that's why it is said that junk food is not good for the health, because junk food doesn't contains any nutrients for our healthy nutrients for our body. As well as with the good food or with the full nutrition food, we also have to needs to do good exercise and also take enough rest to digest this food. This is also a important part of the food. As well as with the food, we have to drink clean and pure water, as well as we have to breathe a fresh air, so we will get a full nutrition for our body. As well as sometimes it happens we eat too much, or sometimes we eat very little amount. Both things are very harmful for our body, which can make one sick, or it can make us sick. So we have to eat in a proper balanced matter, balance. We can say we have to eat, or we have to take a proper balanced diet. Now again, I have told you a new term, that is balanced diet. Now what is a balanced diet? So whatever we eat daily, whatever food we eat daily, it should contain a balanced diet. So what is a balanced diet? A balanced diet is a diet which contains all the nutrition in a correct proportion. Okay, means what is the balanced diet? So whatever we are eating the daily, it should contains all the nutrients in a correct proportion. Correct proportion means it doesn't means we are eating one nutrition too much and we are ignoring other nutrients. Okay, so we have to take all the nutrition in a proper proportion in our food. Now again the question, what is a balanced diet? So balanced diet is a diet which contains all the nutrition in a correct proportion. Okay, Now, what are the nutrients? Again and again I am saying, we should contain a proper, all the nutrients in a proper proportion. So we have to know what are these nutrients. So these nutrients are like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These are the nutrients which should be contained by our food in a proper proportion. Now we will talk about one by one all these nutrients. As first nutrients, we have talked about the carbohydrates. Okay, carbohydrates, it is we can found very commonly in our food, and it is very easily available for our food, like even a poor man can afford this carbohydrates, not that much costly for our food. It is very cheap in cost. We can easily get this carbohydrate nutrition for our food, like it gives energy during the respiration. So basically carbohydrates gives energy for our body. Okay, basically carbohydrates gives energy for our body, like if we will talk about the sources of the carbohydrates, so the sources of the carbohydrates, like breads, okay, potato, as well as some cellulose like wheat and rice. So these things are the very good and rich sources of the carbohydrates. So, and also carbohydrates gives energy to our body. Now if next we will talk about next nutritions, we will talk about that is proteins. Okay, proteins are very important for our body, like proteins help us to grow. Okay, means for our growth protein is very important, and also the protein repair our damaged cells. Okay, means uh, in our body sometimes we damaged our cells, so protein automatically repair our damaged cells. And so that's why protein is very important for our body. If we will talk about the rich sources of the protein, so pulses, chicken, fish, egg and milk, these are the very good sources of proteins. Now someone we are the vegetarian, how we can eat the chicken, fish and egg? So no, don't worry, if you are the pure vegetarian, I am also a pure vegetarian, so we should daily eat some pulses, and also we have to drink milk to get the protein. Okay, and if we will talk about the pulses, so soya bean is the is ranked the first for the protein, means among the pulses soya bean is a rich source of protein. Okay, all the pulses are a very rich source of the protein, but soya bean is the biggest source or richest source of the proteins among the pulses. As well as for the infants, proteins are available in the mother's milk. Okay, so that's why again we came to know that protein is very important because it helps us to grow. Okay, when nowadays you are growing, means now you are at the stage to grow. You are right now you are not completely grow, you are growing, so that's why you have to eat up protein rich food like pulses. You have to daily eat pulses, you have to daily drink milk if you want grow properly. Okay, now if we will talk about the next nutrition, that is fat. Okay, again fat also provide energy to our body as carbohydrates also give the energy, and same as fat also give the energy. Same quantity of fat compared to carb provide almost double the energy, means now what is the difference between the carbohydrate and fat? Means same quantity of fat compared to carbohydrate provide almost double energy, means if you are the same quantity, if we will eat of the carbohydrate and fat, but whatever material of fat we are eating, it will give us double energy than the carbohydrate. Okay, as well as fat give us the structure to our cells. Okay, this fat gives the structure to our cell, and it is the only nutrition that can be stored in our body for future use, means fat as we have talked about the camel doesn't drink or take food for a long time, for 10 to 15 days, because it contains fat in its hump. Okay, so same fat can be stored in our body for future use. If we will talk about the sources of the fat, so again, nuts, butter, oil, ghee, egg yolk, these are the very rich sources of fats. Okay, we can easily eat nuts like cashew nuts, kismis, okay, almonds and etc. And also the butter and desi ghee and oil, all are the very good rich sources of the fats. Or if we will talk about more, so nearly 70% of body's energy needs are made through the carbohydrates. Okay, 70% of body's energy are made through the carbohydrates, remaining it will be by the fat. And the most important thing is fat can be stored in our body for the future use. Now next nutrition I will explain you in the live class or in the next video. Till thank you and take care of you.